Welcome to my session on Azure Back to School, deploy Azure AI agent using AI Foundry. A little bit about myself. So I'm Nicholas Chang. I currently work for Canis, Microsoft partner, and I'm a senior platform engineer. And I love being involved in the Microsoft tech community. So it's a incredible experience to help people learn and share within the community itself. You can find me on my blog, nicholaschangblog.com. I'm focused on Azure, or you can find me on LinkedIn, Twitter as well. And yep, so you can find me around. So anything about this session, you can just drop me a message. So before we get started, I just want to let you know that recently in May for a bill, Azure AI Foundry Agent Service being released, went GA, and it provides numerous features. For example, multi-agent orchestration, open and interoperable tools, and trust your enterprise readiness, so that Microsoft trusts that the service is ready for people, is production ready for partners to use and customers. To learn more about this, you can actually go to ai.azure.com. And there's also SDK as well, so you can actually use the agent service. So before we dive into it, we just want to compare some of the difference between MCP and A2A. So MCP is a model context protocol, open protocol that standardize how large language model communicate. They consist of the host, client, and server, and think of it like it's also been released by Anchovic 6-7 months ago, and think of it like a USB standard for all AI, but for all AI applications, and it's powered by Foundry local agents as well. It's gaining very attention now in the AI industry and in the community, and it is all available, like I mentioned, in SDK. So for A2A, it means it's an agent to agent. It's different from MCP, but this one's being released by Google 3 months ago, and it's focused on agent communication, as well as being recently donated to Linux Foundation. So I want to say a big thank you for Dwayne and Elkin for giving me the time on accepting my session, giving me the time to present my session on AI agents to help the community. It's my second or third time joining this community, and it's amazing. So I'm going to show you two demos. I'm going to show you how you can use or deploy AI agents using a fast search using Python first, and then I'll show you how you can use it using function, like a function action, different action that you can use. Just bear with me a minute, it'll run. You can see it trying to upload a file, and the file it's trying to upload would be, you're reading this called data.md here, and it's trying to create a vector store, so it's hash it into this hash. You create an agent here as well. An agent's being created in AI Foundry as well, and it create a thread. So if I give you an answer, what is the best destination to go on holiday in the summer that is close by, that has nice beach? So after I enter prompt, it create a message here, and it should prompt the solution here, and it will then create an agent on AI Foundry first, so you can see the results here. Yep, so you see model base, tandoori grease here, and you can also add it more, so you can tailor it to recommendation. So once that's been done, you should on AI Foundry. One second, let me just switch back. So in AI Foundry, we just refresh this. You should see an agent has been created 1249. It's called Agent Travel Agent. I created one before earlier. And then in this travel agent, you can see it's got an agent ID. It's unique to that agent itself. They got a name which you can change, and the deployment is 4.1. And the instruction I gave is that you're a travel planning assistant. I've attached it to the file here. So yeah, you can attach it to different data sources as well. So if you click data search, this is already enabled, but you can do AI search, you can do Fabric, you can do even SharePoint and ground Bing search as well. Numerous data, AI Foundry agent you can connect to. And then you can also have an action. So aside from this, you can use different action. The one that I showed you is just doesn't have an action at the moment. It's just a tool itself. So you can have code interpreter that read from data sets and graph and code. And you can even do it from Logic apps or function app, which is quite cool, or create functions. So I'll show you how to create a function if as separately. And then this is default. And then if you want to test it, you can just try in a playground. So if you try in a playground, and then I would ask the same question I did previously. It's the same way as the, but I think you get similar response back, and you can tell it's using the data source. So it use, but it's quite, you get very similar response to it. And you can see how many tokens it is. So that's quite good in Foundry. You see the quality of it, you see how long it takes as well. So if you click on run through, you can see it give you a history or some information where you can actually see the thread, see the logs, the input and output, if you want to troubleshoot it further and trace it here. We also got evaluation to check how well the module is as well. So let me show you how you can do it with function calling. One sec. So you see my VS Code here. So the function is quite similar. So I've created like this one is like a travel agent function, like a trip request here. I create a function, user function, and then the code that it does is very similar to the file server. The only thing is that you need to reference function tool here. And then with that function tool, you reference it through the agent function tool. And then you call the tool set as functions. Then you will just I think that's the only difference. So if you run the function, I'll show you what it does. Python agent functions. This should, like, if we email address nicholas.sample.com, Tokyo, 2nd of December. It's gonna be cold there. Budget £2,000. This just can give you like a travel request where you can actually do more. So if you click on, it's saved here. So if you can see what I've done, it create like a user is me, create an agent, match travel request has been submitted. You can see the information about it as well. So if you go back to the portal, I found your portal. Go back, go to agent. You should see one for it. I think it might takes a while. Let me just check. Sometimes it takes a while to come up. Okay, so I think the idea is that sometimes it takes a while to come up. Just delete this for some reason. Running again. Run this. Then put the email nick.example.com. And then Tokyo. Sorry, I couldn't spell, but and second December. Okay, so if you this should create an agent on here in a minute. So it might take a while to come up. But I think there's so once agent's been created, it should create one on and say it's a function. So the action will be a function custom function. For some reason it's not working. Okay, so I just wanted I hope you learned something about agents and how easy to use because like some of us probably there's so many documentation to read everyone to learn about agents. So that's what I just want to bring this attention to you, this slide. So Microsoft and some of the advocates created like a GitHub repo on how you can start to agents. It's AI agents for beginners. It gives you a very intro to agents itself and how you can use different framework, LLMs, different design pattern tool that you use. So check it out. It's quite it's quite known, but it's very new when you're starting your 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 agents, getting started agents, and you can see this is version 2, so it keep like getting improvement to the repo. So these are some resources I recommend. So these are some like links to the Microsoft Learn where and then it give you different that demonstrate like it could be the function code calling, it could do uh, file survey. The file survey is from Microsoft Learn, but you can do it different ways as well, like code interpreter, A2A, attach it to MCP. There's different ways that you can do it. On the left-hand side, right-hand side barcode is like a mini workshop that you can do with put everything together. It's quite amazing. So go check it out and let me know what you think. And hope you enjoy the session.